With a week left until the deadline, congressional leaders have yet to come up with a plan to keep the lights on in Washington. Ann Sparaco's in the studio. And Ann, we know whenever there's this struggle on Capitol Hill, it creates pressure here in Hampton Roads.
Oh, absolutely. So many people impacted, Dan. The Hampton Roads region is tied to 40% of federal funding, so we could quickly feel the impacts if a government shutdown were to occur next week. And leaders of a program in Norfolk say it's already impacting the children and families they serve.
For the second time this year, the U.S. government is preparing for another potential shutdown as lawmakers play tug-of-war on the spending bill.
We don't need politics now. We need people who will do their job.
We're going to have a tough budget negotiation.
Virginia state leaders are racing against the clock as the now November 17 deadline quickly approaches. But the government shutdown wouldn't just impact federal employees. Programs our communities depend on are feeling the pinch as we enter the holiday season.
A little bit.
For Thaler McCormick, her program For Kids in Norfolk relies on federal funding.
The longer they go without passing a budget, the more at risk big programs are for non-renewal.
And with budget negotiations holding up the grant approval process, McCormick's mission to help children in her community are hitting a brick wall.
Well, what is being held up here at 4Kids is our after-school remediation programs, and these are targeting kids that are specifically a year to even 3 years behind in school. So we have $170,000 for remediation that is in that budget package and is waiting for it to be approved.
Now McCormick is keeping a close eye on Congress as lawmakers inch closer to the deadline.
We need to know, and have dependable funding streams so that we can help the people in this community that really need it.
And McCormick says her program's call center for families in the area saw a 25% increase in calls October of this year compared to last year. She and her team are now working to ensure they keep things running smoothly moving forward. I'm Ann Sparaco for 13 News Now.
And thanks. Other benefits like the Women, Infant, and Children program would see nearly immediate impacts if a shutdown occurs. For a list of resources of where you can get assistance, just search government shutdown on 13newsnow.com. Governor Youngkin is expressing confidence that cooler heads will prevail when it comes to the possibility of a federal government shutdown. With no apparent path to avoid right now, he says he has faith that members of Congress will come together.
I believe that they'll work something out. I think there's a commitment from everyone to continue to work together to get something settled. And of course, it's important that we do. We need to fund our military. We need to make sure that we have funding for the border. We need to, yes, bring fiscal discipline back into the equation. And I think we can come to a place together.
Youngkin said he's glad the House Republican caucus unified behind new Speaker Mike Johnson, adding, let's give them time to do it.